Let me think about that for a second. What's fascinating to me is how BricsCAD is really challenging the status quo. It's offering comparable functionality to AutoCAD at a much more accessible price point.
Right.
And that's a big deal
Yeah.
for a lot of designers and engineers.
It's like the David and Goliath story of the CAD world.
Yeah, kinda.
I'm also really intrigued by C.A.T.S.
Yeah.
It's clear that it's a powerful tool
Mm-hmm.
for a specific niche.
Right.
What kind of impact do you think software like this will have on the future of documentation, especially in fields like building automation?
I think C.A.T.S. is a great example of how specialized software can streamline
Okay.
and even revolutionize certain workflows.
Okay.
Imagine a future where creating those complex technical specifications
Yeah.
is no longer a tedious manual process,
Right.
but something that's largely automated.
Okay.
That's the kind of efficiency that CTS is bringing to the table.
That would free up so much time for designers and engineers
Exactly.
to focus on the more creative and strategic aspects of their work.
Right.
So we've talked about the individual strengths of each program.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, what kind of projects could you envision yourself using these tools for? Let's say you had a dream project.
Okay.
What would it be, and which software would be your go-to?
That's a great question. I'm really drawn to the possibilities of BricsCAD BIM,
Okay.
especially when it comes to sustainable building design.
Okay.
Imagine designing a net zero energy skyscraper
Oh,
that utilizes innovative technologies
okay.
like geothermal heating and solar power. BricsCAD BIM would be an ideal tool for modeling those systems
Right.
and ensuring they work seamlessly
Yeah.
within the building's overall design.
That's an awesome vision. I can see how BricsCAD BIM's versatility would really shine in a project like that.
Yeah.
Allowing you to tackle everything from the structural design
Right.
to the intricate details of the building's energy systems.
Exactly. And being able to visualize the building's energy performance in 3D would be incredibly valuable for
Yes.
optimizing its efficiency and sustainability.
Now, zooming out a bit,
Okay.
why should our listeners care about these alternative CAD programs? I mean, AutoCAD has been the dominant force for so long.
Right.
Is it really worth exploring these other options?
Absolutely. In a world where budgets are tight
Yeah.
and deadlines are getting shorter,
Right.
using the most cost-effective and efficient tools is more important than ever.
Okay.
Especially for smaller firms or independent designers. BricsCAD, for example,
Yeah.
provides a way to stay competitive
Right.
without having to invest in expensive software.
So it's about empowering designers and engineers with more choices
Yeah,
and more control over their workflows and budgets.
exactly. And it's not just about cost savings.
Okay.
It's about finding the tool that truly fits your needs
Right.
and helps you do your best work,
Yeah.
C.A.T.S., while more niche could be a complete game changer for those working specifically on technical specifications.
Right.
It's about finding the right tool for the job
Okay.
and being open to new possibilities.
I love that. Don't just settle for the default option because it's what everyone else is using.
Right.
Take the time to explore the alternatives.
Exactly.
Try out some free trials and see what resonates with you and your projects.
That's how we push the boundaries of design and innovation.
Right.
By being curious and experimenting with new tools and workflows.
I'm totally with you on that. We've thrown a lot of information at you today.
Okay.
But remember, this deep dive is just the starting point.
Right.
What are some key takeaways you think our listeners should walk away with?
Well, I think the biggest takeaway is that the landscape of CAD software is evolving.
Okay.
There are now viable alternatives to AutoCAD
Mm-hmm.
that offer comparable functionality at a fraction of the cost.
Right.
BricsCAD is a prime example of that. It's versatile, affordable, and truly empowers designers and engineers with more flexibility.
And then there's C.A.T.S.,
Right.
showcasing the power of specialized software.
Yeah.
It's not for everyone, but for those in its niche.
Right.
It can be a transformative tool,
Yeah.
streamlining the creation of technical specifications and paving the way for a more automated future.
Exactly. And I think it's crucial for anyone involved in design and engineering to be aware of these alternatives.
Right.
And to constantly evaluate which tool is the best fit for their current project and workflow.
I'm curious, as we wrap up this deep dive,
Okay.
what are your final thoughts for our listeners? What's one thing you'd like them to remember as they continue exploring the world of CAD software?
Well, I think the main takeaway here is don't be afraid to challenge the status quo.
Yeah.
Just because AutoCAD has been the industry standard for so long
Right.
doesn't mean it's the only option or even the best option for every project.
I completely agree. The world of CAD is evolving, and there are so many exciting tools out there waiting to be discovered. We've seen how BricsCAD is offering a compelling alternative with its affordability, versatility, and commitment to cross-platform compatibility.
Exactly. And C.A.T.S. has shown us that specialized software can truly revolutionize specific workflows.
Right.
Especially when it comes to automating complex tasks like creating technical specifications.
Absolutely.
So my advice to our listeners would be this: stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, stay open to new possibilities.
I love that. Don't limit yourself to what you already know.
Right.
Go out there and explore.
Yeah.
Experiment and discover new ways of working.
Download some trial versions, play around with different software, and see what clicks for you. You never know, you might just stumble upon your new favorite design tool.
And who knows? Maybe you'll be the one to discover the next big thing in CAD. The future of design is in the hands of those who are willing to push the boundaries and challenge the status quo.
Keep designing, keep innovating, and keep exploring the incredible world of CAD software.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of CAD software. We hope you found it insightful, inspiring, and maybe even a little bit revolutionary.
Until next time, keep creating.